And my man's right here, so it's amazing. Like, I love it. It's beautiful. It's well made.
This is the first of its kind because in the back you can't see it. You'll see ESPN and Fox, so as a joint co-promotion. So they're playing on, both sides. That's what I always say. It is real gold. I mean, I wish I said, diamonds, like kind of like a Mayweather belt, but we would have to have security guards. But anyways, Telli Swift, I just overheard you saying you're sweaty, you're nervous. This is a big fight.
Yes.
What's going?
Biggest.
It is
It's
the biggest fight.
fight.
I mean, is Deontay nervous? Are you more nervous than he is?
I'm always more of a nervous wreck than Deontay is. I mean, I just feel like I'm a nervous person in general, and I have really bad anxiety, and he's super calm and cool and collective about everything. He has a clear mind, so I'm the nervous one.
Oh, as you should. Telly, we're gonna, you can't remember I asked Deontay yesterday about something. He's like, well, what is? I go, you're gonna have to find out. I'm gonna give you a tour of this place. You can't tell him because a lot of these boxing historians are all failing.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you I put money on that he'll fail because his trivia is terrible.
Is it?
Terrible. I probably will fail too, but I'm just saying he's going to fail, but he shouldn't fail. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay, Telly. So, I mean, we just have, obviously, this is a thing I created for the WBC that I wanted to showcase all the heavyweights, the WBC champions. Deontay, this is going to be his 11th title defense, and it's just, he said something that Muhammad Ali, he was tied with Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't realize that Cassius Clay, obviously in person, had 9, and then Muhammad Ali had 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there a lot of little fun
He
facts.
probably doesn't know that either.
A lot of people don't know that.
Crazy.
Okay, now,
This is amazing.
so have you ever seen this belt before?
I've never in my life. This is the actual belt.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Sorry, I didn't touch it. It wasn't me.
She can. You know what? You can touch it.
Is it velvet?
It's It's a velvet. It's black and green.
Wow.
And so this is the very first belt made. 10 of them were only made, and Roberto Duran was the very first one to win it. So if whoever won it, and then whoever won it the next fight, it got passed down. So they didn't get to keep it.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
So they didn't remake it. It was passed down.
It was passed down.
How long was it passed down for?
I don't know the lineage. I know it's 60 because that's a 67 belt. So 63, 64, and then that's the very first green belt.
Wow.
70.
70? Oh, 70.
71.
71?
Oh, so it was a few years.
Yeah.
before it was- oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
But, okay, so I asked Deontay yesterday, do you know what was awarded before the belts?
Medallion?
A little trophy with a globe.
Oh, wow.
But
That makes sense.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean, you don't ever think a belt.
I was
You
just
think a
thinking
trophy.
medallion because, the Olympics, they give medallions. So I'm like, maybe it was a medallion. But that's amazing.
So then
Wow.
this one, Sugar Ray Leonard, obviously, and a lot of people don't see that Adidas was sponsored, and it's on the belt.
Wow. That's crazy. And it's so much smaller than what it was or what it is now.
Yeah, what it is now. And it's funny because when you look down the line, you see it as it changes. And then this one,
That looks more like today's belt. Yes.
Yes. A
And then
little bit,
even
yeah, a
the
little
even
bit,
the
yeah.
countries are a little bit more too.
and so you have Muhammad Ali on one side and Joe Louis on the other side. And fun fact, Joe Louis is on a lot of the belts, but he's never won a WBC title.
Oh, wow.
But he retired right before.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I bet I'm going to see if Deontay knows that.
So why did they put him on the belt if he never won the title?
I'm not exactly, this is Mauricio's brother.
I'm over here giving the trivia question.
No, but no, because no, and it's fine as you should, but people don't know.
No, for the two greatest boxers in boxing history until that moment. That's why.
Okay.
See,
Even though he wasn't a WBC champion,
he was a great.
Joe Louis, he was.
He was a great
He is
boxer.
great.
This is the man
Absolutely.
right here, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah. So then this one, obviously, now you see the difference of the belt, the color, and now they put more pictures, and that's when they decided to start putting. This is the funny thing. So if Deontay fought in this era, the people that were fighting in there usually it would be, say, Tyson and him. People would vote to see who they wanted on there in that weight class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's
Deontay
amazing.
could have a thing of Tyson Fury and Pulev or something, something like that.
Right. That's cool.
But now,
Now it's starting to
yes,
be
the belt that you
so
know.
The change, right? The change is more so in this section.
Wow, you're the first that said that. You
I
are
pay
the
attention to
first.
details.
You notice the font that has as an acronym the periods. and then that, and then now the font is thicker.
Even the globes changed with the lining in the globes.
You're the only, well, you're doing really well right now. Now, out of these two belts, what do you see different? It's similar, but there are changes.
Let me see.
It's like Find Waldo.
I know.
Oh, it's easy. Y'all already got it.
Where is it? Where the flags are different?
That's
Yes.
right. Flags are different.
Girl, ooh.
Yes. Dad caught a good job there.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I am an observer.
So they added the Ukraine flag because obviously Usyk and Lomachenko, a lot of the great fighters are a franchise champion are coming from Eastern Europe, and they have Kazakhstan in there, Gennady Golovkin. So yeah, so
Definitely been upgraded.
so
for
besides your man, who is your favorite heavyweight?
heavyweight.
Yeah.
I retired or active.
Don't matter.
Retired, I would say Muhammad Ali, of course.
Uh-huh.
Joe Louis is good as well too. Holyfield is an amazing man as well. That's off the top of my head. You know, I think Mike Tyson was a great fighter. Everyone was good in their era.
Does that, a lot of people say when they have the belts, let's walk. When they have the belts, does Deontay talk to it and like just look? Does
Has a
he?
whole name for his belt.
He does?
His belt's name is Sophia. She's wrapped in mink. She's in a crocodile case.
No way.
I'm so serious. She's in the front of the house on
Is
display.
that supposed to be public? No.
That's his side piece.
Does Deontay tell people that, or does the media? Okay.
Ask him when you see him.
Is
Be
it a
"What's your belt?"
screensaver?
No.
I'm gonna ask.
I
him
would
that.
hope not.
Well, I mean, Telli, it's I got to meet you very, very briefly last night. I found out that your mom is from the same province as my mom, and I'm so excited. And then also, I just saw you have Boxing Wags Association. I mean, this is a big thing that I have been reading about, especially the spinal bifida because of Deontay's daughter. Why did you choose to do spinal bifida? I know obviously for that, but do you do other charities or organization or what yeah.
So we actually just do spina bifida for Deontay's fight because it's near and dear to our hearts. But we also did have a breast cancer event for Breast Cancer Angels. So we helped with the funding for women that couldn't afford their funding or everyday necessities for the women that have breast cancer. And then we also have a Beverly Hills Food and Wine Festival event coming up in August in LA. So in that, we haven't chose a charity of choice for that yet.
Okay.
So the fingers crossed we find something good that everyone can correlate to and be near and dear to their hearts.
Oh, that's awesome. I love people that are able to help, and especially kids and people that are in need.
Absolutely. It's a must, especially when you're able to.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I want to know. So, I usually don't ever get to talk to the significant others because they don't want to talk. They're too scared. What do you see this fight ending in?
I say under 6 or 7. Deontay says under 3. So we'll see.
What did he say when Tyson Fury said, "I'm going to knock you out in 2 rounds"?
He laughed. Deontay, he thinks Tyson's a comedian, and he thinks that I just let the men argue, and I take care of the business side of things. So I just let them be argumentative on that part. But on our behalf, on the Boxing Wags Association, we also have an event with Christian Louboutin from 6 to 8 at the Crystals location. So please come to
Tonight?
that. No,
tomorrow?
Friday. Yeah.
I have my lubes in my bag. I was going to wear them, but yeah.
Come.
Okay.
And
Oh,
it
how
goes to a
exciting.
great cause.
I'm like, what's that? I'm like, what's that? No, yeah, please plug in all of it. Do you have socials that they can follow, or how to donate or anything?
So if you want to donate, the address is boxingwagsassociation.org. And please come to our events. It's at the Grand Foyer from 12 to 4. And the second one is at night at the Crystals location at 3720 South Las Vegas Boulevard, Suite 225. And that's from 6 to 8.
People don't know Christian Louboutin, red bottoms.
Yes.
Red bottoms. Well, thank you, Telli. I really appreciate your time. Don't tell Deontay.
I won't.
I'm gonna. Are you gonna be coming in here with him because he has to know the history of his belt?
He actually does. I'm trying to find out where he is. Like, he's doing his thing and I'm doing my thing. So I'm like, where is he? I don't even know where he is. So I'm gonna find him right now, and hopefully I can find him before I get caught.
No, don't worry. But yes, thank you for joining us. I'm excited. I'm excited to go to the Louboutin. Anytime I can go to the Red Bottom store.
Yes, please.
All
For
right.
a great cause at that. Shopping for a great cause.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to Deontay, and God willing, everything is good.
And blessings to the WBC, because they are an amazing organization. We love them. We love Mauricio and Hector and everyone at the WBC.
Oh, this is one question I have to ask you and Deontay. You guys met the Pope.
Yeah.
What? I'm getting the chills right now. I just got the goosebumps. What was that like?
It was exhilarating. Like, I can't even describe the feeling of what I had when he came into the room. I was just speechless, and it was like I can't even describe it besides like someone holy came into, like it's just like the doors opened of heaven. I can't even describe it. Like, it was just so amazing. So amazing.
Did you guys have like a list of questions? Like,
you know what? I didn't even know. Like, I was practicing with Mauricio how to say it in Spanish to address him, like Papa Francisco. But then when I got there, I just when I got in front of his face, I just completely forgot, and I was like, "Here, I got a present for you. Here you go. I love you."
I would do the same.
I'm like shaking when I'm shaking his hand, but it was amazing.
And he gave the Pope gave you Deontay a blessing, and I know Deontay is. I told him the first time I interviewed him, I go, when your boxing career is done, I mean, preacher or something, and I know his family is that, and it's just there's something about him that's like it commands respect and people listen, and so
I've never seen a group of grown men. I've seen him talk to a whole team of professional NFL players, and they're just like in awe of what he's saying, and everything that comes out of his mouth, he means it, and people believe what he says because he believes what he says. So he lives by it, speak it, believe it, receive it, and he actually does those things.
Incredible. I can't wait to ask Deontay about the blessing, because I cried. I was like, especially being Catholic, like Filipino, I was like, oh my goodness. I would get like rosaries blessed and then holy water, stuff like that. But Telli, I took so much of your time, but I really, really appreciate you coming by WBC. If you do, I have games, and I would love to see you and Deontay go at it, like describe stuff, because are you guys
Competitive? Yeah.
Oh.
We're so competitive. We bowl competitive. Everything's competitive.
Everything. And does he when you win, does he get
I probably
like a baby?
won one bowling game, and
Girl,
that was
that's
it.
clout.
That was just probably one.
Well,
but then we
like,
had
I
to
won
then
that one.
then you have to play for 3 after that, and then he wins. So it's like I tried. I did it.
Well, yeah, because they always get in like that stinky mood, like.
No, he's not he's not a bad sport. He's just like, okay, another one, like Khaled boys. So he's like, another one. But I mean, it's fun. It's all fun and games.
Oh, good. Oh, Telli, come back, have fun, and then I'm gonna probably get some more trivia questions. I want to see Wilder what he says.
Okay.
Don't tell him anything, you guys.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Telli Swift, thank you so much. All right, guys, see you guys at the fights. All right, can I take a picture with you?